Hey everybody, and welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, welcome host. My name is Deja. Today I recreated this look that I saw TaylorMade Jane do. I think it is absolutely gorgeous. I love the way it turned out. So if you'd like to see how I recreated this look, stay tuned. So I am going to apologize in advance for all the background noise. I live on a busy street, you can hear everything. But anyways, despite that, we're going to be working with the Morphe 35B palette today, and we're going to create this colorful look inspired by TaylorMade Jane. I saw it and I was like, you know what, I have to try that. So this is what the 35B palette looks like if you don't know. So let's just go ahead and let's get started. So I'm going to take this BH Cosmetics number 8 brush, and it just looks like this with a finer tip, and I'm going to dip into the dark blue in this palette, and I'm going to tap that throughout my crease. Now that I have that blue in my crease, I'm going to take another BH Cosmetics 8 brush, and I have 2 of these. These are the bomb, I'm telling you, especially when you want to be really precise. But I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to dip into purple, and that's what I'm going to blend that right above the blue. And I'm not going to be heavy-handed with this. I'm just small circular motions. So I have that purple and blue on. Now I'm going to take my MAC 217 brush, and I'm going to go into this soft pink here, and I'm going to blend that above the purple. And again, we're just going to use light circular motions to blend this out. So I have that pink blended on there, and I'm just taking some Louise Base in the shade Rumour 3, and I'm applying some to the back of my hand because we are going to cut the crease. So the flat brush that I used to apply the base onto my eyes, by the way, that's what I use as my base, the Louise Base. I'm going to use that to cut the crease as well. And I'm just tapping back over the base because, as you can see, the blue is starting to come through. I don't want that to ruin or overpower the pigments that I'm going to put on top. So I'm just tapping some more base on the top of this so my pigments can really come out. So the crease is cut in just like TaylorMade Jane did. We're going to be working with yellow. I went in with this soft peach because that's what she did as well. And then I also used this almost magenta type color here and that dark blue again. So I'm going to follow what I do with this eye. We're going to start with the yellow first, that peach and that pink, and then the blue on the outer corner. Now I'm just going to take the brushes that I use to apply the colors, and I'm going to overlap them just so that they blend better. Now I'm going to go ahead and move on to my liner. So the liner that I'm using is the Inglot gel liner, and I'm using just a brush that I can make into a fine tip. and she made her liner kind of thick, so I want to keep that same concept. So I'm going to apply a generous amount of this liner onto the brush, and then kind of wipe it off in the cap to get it more to a point, but not wiping off all the product either. And then I'm going to go ahead and work on trying to make my liner look even on both sides. Hold on. So now we're just going to go back into that dark blue, and we're going to tap on the outer corner just so that the black doesn't look like it stops so abruptly and it doesn't look as harsh. So try to make that blend just a little bit better. Okay. And what I'm doing next is optional. She did not add glitter, but I wanted to make the eye look my own a little bit. So I took the Heavy Metal Midnight Cowboy by Urban Decay and I went across my liner. So I'm going to go ahead and do that as well. Next, I'm going to take the Colourpop Cream Gel Liner in the shade Exit, and I'm going to apply that to my waterline. The next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to take some Colourpop concealer in the shade Fair 04, and I'm going to add that to my lash line, just so that I can apply these colors and make it look a little more popping. I know the yellow over here looks a little patchy, but whatever. It is what it is. So next I'm going to apply the colors in opposite order. So I'm going to start the yellow here, then I did the peachy shade, and then the magenta like color on the inner corner. Take a little bit of mascara and add it to my bottom lashes. Now I know I usually wait because when I spray my face, you know it's gonna run, but I think I will be okay. So I'm gonna move on to my face. I'm gonna use the Tatcha Silk Canvas Primer as my primer today. And the foundation that I'm gonna be using today is the Nars Naturally Radiant in the shade New Caledonia. This will be my first time using this foundation, so hopefully, you know, it matches. My mother actually picked this out, so we gonna see if it works. I think this is the most full coverage foundation I've ever used. Like usually when I use foundation, they say full coverage. I can still see the marks from my glasses on the on my nose, but baby, this is gone. It's gone. So I'm actually going to be using a new concealer. Well, it's new for me. It's the Makeup Forever Ultra HD light capturing self-setting concealer. A lot of people say that you don't have to set your set the concealer with a powder, and you know, which I don't set as often anyhow. So I mean, let me see how this goes. And I got the shade 53. Now, it looks kind of red, but you know what? Let me just keep working with it and let's see what happens. And you know what? When I was looking at all the shades, a lot of them look red, and I was like, I don't want to go too extra, you know, light with the concealer, but I don't know. Let's see how this one play out. I mean, I feel that I look very dewy, wet, and I'm not used to that look. So let me go ahead and bronze up really quick, and let me see afterwards, because I may just want to add some powder on here because I'm a matte type of girl, because my skin is very oily. So this dewy look is new for me. I think that I want to go ahead and add a little bit of powder. I can't get into the natural glowy look we got going on here. I mean, I still do. I love the foundation and the concealer. I will try that with one of my more matte foundations in C. I think the concealer will be really good when you're going for more of a natural, everyday, glowy type look. But right now, make me matte. I'm gonna take some of my bronzer and I'm gonna take the lighter brown that's in there. I'm gonna use that to kind of carve out, and I guess you can say try to contour my nose. We're gonna see. And then I'm going to use my Tarte Shape Tape in the shade Rich, and now I'm going to highlight down the bridge of my nose. Now before I go any further, I'm just going to take some MAC Fix Plus and spray my face really quick. Oh, I'm running out of Fix Plus. Hold on. Back up. Got my Fix Plus on, and now that I spray my face, I feel that it just did something to the shadows. Like it just made them a little more dark and more pigmented, which I absolutely love. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my my lashes, and these are from Raine, and these are in the style She's Fancy. And I'm gonna put some glue on these, and I'm gonna set them to the side. So I'm gonna go ahead and line my lips, and I'm going to take my NYX lip pencil in the shade Espresso, and as usual, I'll line up. And I'm gonna use the Anastasia Beverly Hills lipstick in the shade Confused. I think I'll add the gloss. I'm gonna go with my Fenty Beauty gloss and put that on. And now I am gonna add highlighter. I know that she didn't, but to make it my own, I'm gonna go into the Natasha Denona Bronze and Glow little kit here, and I do really like the highlighter from this kit, so that's what I'm going to use. Let's pop a bit of that right there on the high point of my cheek. I'm gonna stop right there. This highlighter is so freaking pretty. Oh my gosh. And then I'm gonna go in and set my face with the All-Nighter. The Urban Decay All-Nighter Setting Spray. I feel like I'm running out of everything, but I got backup, okay? Alright, skirt. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and pop on some mascara. Alright, face is done. Ooh, let me go fix my hair and stuff, and I will be right back. So yeah, everyone, that completes the final look. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a comment down below. Give me a big thumbs up, like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye.